Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this. The College Football Playoff in an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Riley. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype is built up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you could keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create here on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception and bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting him off. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And one final play before the end of the quarter.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hampton. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up. quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Riley. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. 4 out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The quarterback making some changes at the line. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On the ground, it's Gibson. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 40. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a quick and a long return before finally being taken down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here.
Black 24. Black 24, clear.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running with purpose.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. No surprise you're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They'll try to run it with the option. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Trying to extend the play. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try the option play here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded, but sort of trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So after 2 empty downs, it's 3rd and long from their own 1. Will the defense come after him this time? They'll try the right here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Texas 11.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
2nd down play coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Made his first attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Hey, it went over. That wasn't one of the strongest kicks we've seen from this guy, but he gets the favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll call for the fair catch here. The field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of